Hello, YouTube in the future. Welcome to D&D Episode 5, title unknown currently. Um, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just hop right into it. For today's mic check, I want everyone to tell me what happened with their conversation with Gaia last week. What is their thing? Oh, by the way, we're missing Walker for the beginning of today's session. So, Corin, your conversation with Gaia, what went down?
Essentially, Corin was told, besides, uh, give me 1 second.
One
Yeah,
Mississippi?
I'm good. Corin was basically told he's got to start playing nice and making friendships with the group, otherwise this mission will fail and we'll all die. Um, aside from that, like Corin is like definitely in a very odd headspace. He didn't believe that the gods were real. All of a sudden, like the mother of the gods is, casting magic on him and fixing him up. So that's Corin's part from last week.
Okay. Shem, how did your conversation with the Mother of Gods go?
Well, sorry, there's a cat on my face. Okay. Uh, Gaia came to me and told me that I had to become glue for the group. She said that I have to tie the group together, and I have a great trial ahead of me. And Shem is like realizing like this quest is the turning point of what will change the course of history on this like timeline.
Okay. 6. How did your conversation with the Mother of all Gods begin and end?
Essentially, it was something to do about water and gaining power and looking towards finding power towards the sea, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm horrible with details, like absolute shit. But yeah, like I gotta go towards lots of water to find it. I don't know if Six is down for that yet, yo.
All right. Did anyone take better notes for 6 and want to give us a good detailed description of Six's tasks?
Uh, see.
Essentially, he needs to improve his skills and get ready because he's going to have a trial by Zolanis, the human god.
Wonderful. Solomon gets it. And Solomon, why are you here? Break down your conversation. What happened?
Very gentle and kindly conversation of the power of friendship. And Solomon also figured out that, or was told that in this whole thing, that the gods are not only not the strongest, but they're like tier 3 in the world. So that was pretty crazy.
All right. Oh, hey, look, Walker's in here, but Walker can't talk. Shucks, Walker's having a birthday cake with his mother right now, so we'll give him a slight pass. Birthday with your mom, sometimes important. Zeph.
She's the whole reason you get to celebrate yours, so yeah.
Happy birthday, Walker's mom.
Happy birthday, Walker's mom.
Shout it out in front of 4 live human beings.
Happy birthday, Walker's mom.
Zeph, break it down. What do you got going on?
Well, Zeph came to terms with the fact she doesn't like Mother Nature, which I think is funny. And she has to go find, what is her name? Jihas, the goddess of the harvest in Jiro. In the wastelands. Or not the wastelands, but in the desert. To get stronger. To learn her true potential.
Okay. And as our resident note taker that you usually are, Zeph,
Yes.
can you break down Walker's conversation? Bonus points.
You know,
Yeah.
I might not be able to.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't write down what everyone else had to do. I'm sorry, I usually do, but last week was I was busy.
Uh,
I'm sorry.
You're working. Yeah, you're looking for walkers.
I'm looking for who wants kudo points from DM.
Okay.
What is Walker's
hold on.
quest?
Wasn't his essentially just to study time, what happened to his people and all of Tempoid's special magic-y things to prepare for the great battle?
Shem, can
Uh,
you verify this?
He is specifically supposed to find Helm, the god of death.
Good job.
Okay. Y'all get kudo points.
Yay!
Esmelda. Break it down. What you got going on, girl?
So basically, what Ismelda was told was that she had to get more involved with the group, and she couldn't just stand back and watch everything happen now. She has to get in the spotlight as well, instead of waiting for her turn at the end of the journey.
Wonderful. You all passed with flying colors. Someone redeemed the give the doggo good pet. So we have to give the doggo a real good pet here. She's adorable.
I don't have doggos.
All right.
I'm petting my cat Chicken, if that helps.
That sounds concerning.
Does everyone sound good? Are we all good to go?
Zeph was still pretty quiet. Other than that, everyone sounds pretty good.
All right, Larry. Sounds like it was just you, mate. Get your shit straight. Also,
Oof.
yes, Angie, we are doing a 12-hour stream today. So,
Hell yeah.
rip to me.
And that's what I thought. And that's what I thought I signed up for.
Are you guys playing D&D with me for 12 hours? Is that what we're doing?
I will. I'll do it.
No, I
I'm
have
in.
work in the morning.
This isn't quite 100% certain you are ready for 12 hours of, well, all of this.
Well, I'm going to be playing D&D for the next 3 hours, chat. And then we're going to move on, play some Magic, play some Minecraft. We're going to be up all night. It's going to be a great time. So, everyone's breaking their thing down. Let's give an actual story recap. Last week, y'all went into a temple. Corin picked something up. He didn't Indiana Jones it at all. Shit blew up. People died. People didn't really die, but most of you got pretty hurt.
That's what I do.
Was not a good time. Corin, you did manage to read the note. You managed to keep that from being burnt up in the fire. I don't remember if you shared
Actually,
it or not.
I don't think Corn read. I think Esmelda read it.
Ah, Esmeralda, are you the one who read the note?
Yeah.
Did you share it with the group? I do not remember.
Oh shoot, I don't remember exactly either. I think.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it did. It was something like the gods are waiting in the wastelands.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, wonderful. And then you guys, Salik told you that you had to get him to the jungle before he died. So y'all popped off to the jungle, found Gaia, the mother of all gods, and she gave you your own little quests to do. Hopefully. And then you all settled in for the night. And that is where we are going to pick up. Also, hello, Coffee. How you doing, dude? Angie, I'm sorry you got a headache. During D&D, I'm not very interactive with the chat. Alright. You can't send pictures of chicken on Facebook and then not expect me to look at chicken. We'll zoom
See,
in on
it's
it.
kind of sad because
Chat.
I'm baking chicken right now, so
Here is chicken. This is Chicken the cat. I hope everyone loves it.
Well, we have chicken, sushi, and beef.
Well, I was sent a picture of chicken, so I showed off the picture of chicken to the chat.
Okay.
why are they all named after food items?
Well, the other two are Mulder and Scully.
Fair
There's
I'm not
There's
gonna ask
sushi
that,
and
Larry.
beef.
Anyhoozle, you all wake up in the morning. And kind
I tried to.
of begin exiting your own separate huts that Gaia set up for you all. And there's a big table in the middle, set up with a bunch of different foods, both vegetarian and non-vegetarian for our different preferential parties. And everyone sits down. And Gaia sits down with you until you realize that you are very clearly missing two members of your party. Corn and Walker are not sitting at a table with you.
They're dead. So,
Corin, which hut was his? Goddammit!
I mean, I've no idea. I really wasn't paying attention to what he was doing.
You weren't paying attention. Okay, well, which one did you come out of?
That one?
Okay, so not that one. Okay, which one hasn't had somebody come out? Everybody else is accounted for, yes? Everybody's here?
Yes, the rest of you are all
think so.
there.
Is Gaia there?
Yeah, Gaia's sitting there. She has a very unreadable face.
Did you kill him?
Of course I
Gaia?
didn't kill them. Why would I kill people that I'm employing to help me?
I don't know. They're just
Well, I don't know. There was
I
a
don't know,
conversation and Solomon was all of a sudden extremely nice, which is not very Solomon.
It appears Corin had other things he needed to go get done, and Walker's apparently gone to help him.
Well, of course Walker went with Corin. That just makes sense. Wait. Other things? He did not share the thing.
Doesn't that what?
He did not share the things.
Maybe it's private.
Yeah, I mean, Corin is a pretty private guy. He likes to, lean against stuff and be mysterious.
Well, the fact of the matter is, they aren't here.
Okay, so does that mean more food for Six? Six can take more food?
She kind of gestures her hand very openly. Does anyone have a passive perception above 15?
Yes, I do.
All right. As she kind of gestures her hand, and you all begin tearing in. Zeph, you notice a very concerned, very quick look go over Gaia's face, but it's gone almost instantly.
Like, concerned or
Yeah, concerned.
I'm just gonna kind of like eye her and do we need to go find them? You seem a
Well,
little apprehensive.
they're gone. I don't know how you would find them.
Are they not in the forest or jungle? Have they left the jungle?
They have in fact left the jungle.
Motherfuckers.
What? Why? Wait. Did that
I-
not seem?
I do not know. The plant life around me has told me that they didn't say anything as they were leaving. They left no indication of where they were going. They just left the jungle in the middle of the night.
I mean, I'm not entirely surprised, but at the same time, I guess it's not going to be hard to find a magic robot and a really
Well, I
angry
mean,
short guy.
honestly, they probably went back to the place that Corin blew up, because, I mean, if you think about it,
That was
the
2 weeks
saw something
away.
with keeping it.
They
That was a while away, wasn't it?
well, I can tell you they left to go south, not west.
And what is in the south?
Well, you have a map, don't you? Pull it out.
I'm gonna like gesture to whoever has the map and open it and go, okay, cool. I don't know what that looks like. We'll see. Like, this is a piece of paper.
Yeah,
Maybe
she's
they
like,
went to the sun.
I can't read it.
That's the point, Larry. Well, you all can see the map laid out in front of you. I've sent it to you all. You all can look at it, and it's also on stream.
No, I think the
Zeph
joke
is
was
she's blind. Zeph is
I'm
blind,
aware
what
so
Zeph
she's
is.
just like she's like looking at it like. Anyone want to tell me what's in the south? I don't even know what direction that is.
Six is going to direct her towards the south and be like, just keep walking, and you'll find what it's doing.
You people are.
I mean, it looks like in the south there's just gigantic lizards, just ungodly size. I don't know if you want to go there.
I mean, I'll make friends with them. Just a lizard.
I mean, there's not. I was just never.
Well, I mean, if you look at the map, there's really only one way that we know that we can go, and then it's back to the bridge in order to go south. Unless we can find a
Uh,
boat.
I mean,
I mean, I can cast a spell so you guys can breathe underwater.
Well, as useful as that is, oh, right, that would be really useful.
Yeah, and I can also, if you don't want to swim, I can also just have you walk on it.
Wait, wasn't there a really famous person that did that once?
I mean, was there? I don't know.
Anyway, there's okay. There is lots of water and shit. Wait, are we gonna follow Corin and Walker, or are we don't we have some important shit we gotta do?
I mean, I assume we should find them.
Well, I don't like when people make an ass out of you and me. But hey, Gaia, should we find the rest of our party, or should we just go without them? I mean, you said that they had shit that they had to do, right?
Well, I can't say for certain what their plans are. And I can't say for certain if you need to find them or not. It might just be that your paths aren't meant to intersect right now and they have something different to do.
Well,
You know,
I feel like they should tell us.
yeah, that kind of seems like that'd be a friendly thing to do.
well, let's be honest. They're probably not gonna tell you. But
I'm not
you know,
expecting them
I'm
to
a
tell
little offended that I didn't get told. I'll have to talk to Walker about this later. Okay, so we have no way to track them. We have only limited knowledge as to where they're going. Gaia, nothing personal, but you're kind of useless at this particular moment. Maybe we could just pack up and go, because we gotta.
Yeah,
Time's a wasting.
I mean, we head south, and if we find any plants or animals that way, I can always ask if they've seen a metal man walk through here or a really short person.
Well,
That's a
I
great
can
idea.
tell you aren't gonna find any or many, if any, plants in the wastelands. The place is quite volatile, especially with the volcano down there.
They can't have gotten that far. They only had 8 hours ahead of us?
Something like that, yes.
Alright, I am good to go. We want to leave? Yeah, let's leave. Come on, guys.
Oh,
We either
okay.
go find them or we go somewhere else.
I think we should find them.
Yeah.
Hey, Mama, I got a question. You wouldn't happen to be able to give me wings, would you? You're god of nature and everything. Maybe I could have wings where I could fly and find them that way. Faster. That's
I
faster.
cannot give you wings, no. What an odd question to ask.
I mean,
Well,
she can make us breathe underwater, so it wasn't
This
entirely
is
too
good.
odd.
Okay, I'll figure it out. Damn it. Out of trees. Get too much. Feed your food, that's everything. Okay, bye-bye, guys.
Yeah, let's go, guys. Come on.
Yeah,
are we
and you
gonna-
all just take off, leaving Gaia behind.
I mean, it's not like she can come with, right?
No, she's been very adamant that she can't leave this jungle.
Yeah, something about instantly dying because the Ancient One's gonna murder her. Gah! Weak
Hey, I wonder,
excuse.
is the ancient one nice? Because, I mean, Gaia was pretty nice, but I mean... why was the ancient?
I mean,
Not sure
of.
Gaia can be called nice.
Well, I mean, yeah, she totally threatened Solomon. Had to have, because Solomon doesn't like sticks very much.
I mean, so realistically speaking, as a person, I did not hear what you said.
Are you suggesting
know.
that I'm maybe on the quiet side? Okay, I said that Gaia must not be all that nice of a person, because Solomon does not like Six very much, and even Solomon was nice to Six. So there is some kind of threatening going on. Right? Yeah, maybe.
I mean, the forest always ends 6. Solomon's
Just
gonna,
to be clear,
give
you guys have not exchanged what happened during your conversations yet, as they all happened last night.
I mean, it was fairly insightful, though. Solomon would have been a lot ruder, like, at the start, so... he had a point.
Hey, so I'm just kind of curious. While we were leaving, like, everybody's accounted for, right? We don't have the Quarren. We don't have the Walker, right? We have the Zeph. Zeph, where are you?
I'm here.
Okay, so we have the Zeph. We have the Solomon. Yeah, I heard the Solomon. He's here. And we have the Shem and the Esmeralda. No, the Shem. Where's the Shem? Shem.
I think she's here. She's just been quiet right now. She's enjoying the nature. Crickets.
I don't think Shem realizes she's muted right now.
Or she's just not talking. Which one?
Or did Shem disappear too? Are we just splitting the party 3 ways now?
Oh. Oh.
Shem is in her bottle with Walker.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Well, update chat. We're missing Shem too. And you all just seem to realize this.
You stole the back bacon!
So... we have no idea why half our party decided to just hightail it out of here.
I mean,
At
I
no
can try
point
to
did they think-
track them.
Is there any way we could send a message to them?
I can, but I won't be able to hear a message back.
Oh, good. Yeah, that'll work.
Okay, you know, I can tell the animal to come back to me, and then I can actually speak to it, but it's not like a two-way message here thing. I mean, I can talk to them just fine, but I can cast Animal Messenger. Where is it? And it will speak with my voice what I want to say to them, and then I can just tell it to come back and then tell me what it says, and I'll just cast Speak with Animals.
Can't you, like, just listen to the ground or something?
I mean, yes, but once we get out of this jungle, it's a little more difficult to figure out where they've gone. Because I'm listening to the animals and the plants.
I mean, it's
Alright,
worth a shot.
I mean, I can cast Speak with Animal and just send it out like a bird, and it'll find them, and then it'll come back. But if it doesn't come back within 24 hours, it might not come back to me.
If they didn't bother to tell us anything,
Like,
why waste the time to go talk to them?
True.
Whatever
But I
they're
mean,
doing,
are we going to find them?
I
Because I have no idea where they've gone.
Let's just
This would be a good way of maybe figuring out where they've headed.
Well, okay, right. Let's take a different step, okay? We know that they went south. That is for sure. Okay. Maybe we just kind of like where are we supposed to be going next? We're supposed to be headed towards the bridge thingy, yes?
Well, no, I can get us across the water without that if they've just gone directly south, but who knows, maybe they went towards the bridge. But that's kind of not just south, right?
Well, I mean,
Who are you asking?
Walker, I don't think that
Just
he
in general.
needs to breathe, and Corin can probably just, I don't know, stand on Walker and cross the river, right? So, and then there's the puddle. There's backpacking. Backpacking's coming.
I mean, I can track them to a certain point, but once they cross the river, it's kind of hard to track if they've gone across the river, unless they get to the other side. And then who knows if we're going to end anywhere near where they land.
let's just head south as fast as we can. See if we can find them.
All right. I mean, I can still send a message to them telling them to, like, wait for us.
Slow down.
Yeah.
Tell the rest of the
and-
group where you're going. Stop fucking off.
Yeah.
Stop playing tips.
Explain
I mean,
explain it to the bird, and then I'll talk to the bird when it comes back. We good? Good.
yes, send the bird.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Send the bird.
I'm gonna call my bird friend Zuzu, and I'm gonna cast Animal Messenger on it.
You do so.
And I'm gonna describe. So I'm gonna describe Walker to it. So Metal Man, kind of elegant looking with arcane runes on him. Probably has a smaller man, walking with him. And then the message I'm going to relay. So 25 words.
Better make them good.
Okay, hold on. I gotta think this through. Where are you? Wait for us. What the fuck? We are coming to find you. Next time, give us a heads up.
Dicks.
Reply to message.
That is 24 words before you say reply. You have one more word.
Reply message.
Dicks.
Nope. That's 2 words. You only have one more.
You said reply was 24.
No, before reply.
Oh. Then just reply.
All right. You do this. You say this all, and your bird dips on out.
Yep. And let's just keep walking, guys.
Heck yeah. Well, thanks and no thanks for the amazingly fun times, Gaia.
You've already left Gaia.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if in the mess of us not sure we were knowing what we were doing, we actually left.
Oh yeah, you've been walking through the jungle south. Who is that
Perfect.
aggressively breathing?
Yeah. And just keep going.
Yeah, you guys are currently walking south through a jungle. Give me the deets. What's going on?
I really want to leave this forest or this jungle.
Well, I mean, you're doing your darndest
No,
currently.
she's saying that out loud. Like, I really don't want to be here anymore.
Yeah, it's a little weird, this place.
Yeah, we'll call it weird.
Especially with the all-knowing God, goddess, not God thing.
Yeah, how
Yeah.
did that conversation go that you had with him? You seem.
Left me breathless.
Did she choke you?
Yeah,
Did you like it? Did you like it?
a little bit.
I bet you did. You dirty. Whatever. Right, sorry.
All right. Oh, okay.
What the rest
Well-
of you end up having to talk to her about?
Oh, well, apparently she figured out I didn't really like her that much. And she told me I had to go
You
find a
hit it very
goddess.
well.
Yeah, yeah, no, I didn't. You're right. I'm just not used to people like her. Actually, no, that's not true. I'm very much used to people like her, and it's probably why I don't like her very much. People in my village were the same way. Ugh, it's unnerving.
Esme,
Maybe it's just a thing.
you mind if I call you Esme? What'd she tell you again? What'd she do? What happened?
Esmelda.
Esmeralda!
I'm here. What's good?
What the hell? Holy shit, you here?
I
What
think
did the
Esmelda
voice
was
say to you?
daydreaming.
I was. I
Um,
apologize. Walking through the forest gives Hunty time to daydream.
Oh, yes, forest, beautiful. Great, yeah, wonderful. Hey, so, Gaia, can you see me? Yes?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that? All I heard was static. Whoa.
I said things to you, yes?
He wants to know what Gaia said to you when she spoke privately to all of us.
Oh. I apologize.
Sometimes this is difficult. I understand. I'm sorry.
I'm too far out with my head's in the clouds. I apologize. Gaia just. How do I say this nicely? I'm not allowed to be a witness anymore. That's what she told me.
I
Oh,
mean, wasn't that the whole reason you came along?
yeah,
Wow.
totally just the story maker thing, right? Thing? Yeah.
Yes, that's the entire reason why I decided to tag along.
Right.
Well,
Well,
sorry.
Well, maybe she wants you to be in the story and not the one just writing it.
why would she want that though? I mean, everything can totally be about sex.
I mean, I could write you a spin-off story about you if you like.
Or you can write many stories about sex. Maybe about this one time when I was younger and I ate.
No. Off track. We can talk about that later.
What? Okay.
I actually kind of want to hear what he ate.
I'm not so sure that you want to hear what I ate.
You're making it sound sexual.
Oh, I'm. Wait, what's wrong with that?
Nothing's wrong with that. Everyone's entitled to do whatever pleases them.
Exactly. That's right, Solomon. I mean, shit.
I mean, you can be with anybody as long as it's consensual. If it's not, then no.
Solomon is gonna put his hand on Six's shoulder and just squeeze and go, just remember, Six, there's an end to this jungle.
There is an end to this jungle, and there's also an end to people touching me unless I request it. So, unless you want to lose a hand, I suggest you remove it, please.
Six, don't you always touch Solomon without his permission?
Yeah, and
No,
I've
no,
seen you in a
never
fight. I'm
touch
not
me
really
without
too
permission.
concerned.
I simply requested. I have boundaries and I have rules. Touching without permission is a no-no.
I feel like that should go two ways.
Yeah.
I mean, I agree with that. Touching, you should ask somebody before you just go up and touch them. I definitely agree there.
Yeah.
What about you, Esmelda? Are you touchy-feely?
Well, I grew up with a large family, so I'm used to people touching me without my permission. And, like, friendly grabs, like, around the shoulders and whatnot, but...
Yes, but Solomon not so friendly right there. He tried to rip my shoulder out of socket. You saw it.
It is at this
I'm
point
always
that you
friendly.
all reach the end of the jungle, and there's a vast river in front of you.
Oh.
No signs of, the other half of our party. But Zeph, actually, never mind. Everyone but Zeph, you do see a bird just kind of flying in circles around the river, looking very lost. And you recognize it as the bird that Zeph sent out to be her messenger.
They
Hey, Zeph!
died, didn't they?
Oh.
We found
What?
your bird. Your bird's retarded.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's signaling that's where they are.
So it's all right. I'm gonna whistle for it to come back to me.
It does so.
All right. We think they're under the water?
Are you gonna try and speak to your bird?
Yeah, I'll cast and speak with animal.
Okay, yeah, you can speak with animals. What do you want to say?
Did you just not be able to find them, or are they under the water?
Is your bird a female or a male? I don't remember.
I don't actually think I put a gender to the bird, so Zuzu can be whatever.
Oh, right. Zuzu's whatever Zuzu wants to be, damn it.
Yep.
America.
Anyhoozle, Zuzu come and kind of lands on your shoulder and says, No, cross the river. River dangerous. I die if I go alone. No, cross.
Raj. Okay. Do you think they're across the river though?
Oh, they way far across the river. But,
Oh, okay, cool.
But Zuzu die if he cross the river.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'd rather you stay with me than die, because you're my best friend.
Yes,
So.
yes. Lots of big, strong, flyy things scare Zuzu.
Okay. Well, you just chill with me, Zuzu.
Zuzu, chill right here, and Zuzu kind of perches himself on your shoulder.
Cool. All right, guys. So apparently there's scary shit across the river. Well, stuff that my boot is scared of, I should say. So, would you like to swim? Actually, no. We're just gonna walk across.
It's a bird. Aren't they kind of
Rough.
scared of a lot?
Yeah. Shush, Solomon.
I'm just.
Rough estimate, guys. How far across do you think this river is? How long do you think it's gonna take us to get across? Because I can't really feel the other side or see if there is another side.
You can, in fact, see the other side of the river. And it'd probably be a good... It's probably a good 1,200 meters.
Okay, so not that long. So it'll take, what, 10 minutes to cross?
Can you walk 1,200 meters? And
I don't know.
probably 15 to 20 in that range. 1,200 meters
Okay.
is 3/4 of a mile.
Yeah. That's not
Oh,
that
what?
far.
Yeah, 10 minutes? That's more than enough.
Yeah.
Hell, do a light jog and you'll get there with time to spare.
All right. Yeah, I think I'd rather us walk than swim. So I'm gonna ritual cast water walk. Up to 10 willing creatures are able to cross any liquid surface.
Well, there's a liquid surface ahead of you that you might want to
Yep.
cross.
Yep. So I will cast water walk and allow us to walk across it.
Okay. That was Melda, Six, Solomon, and Zeph. You all begin walking across the river.
Oh, skirt.
This is
I'm gonna
quite
do a-
unnerving.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull up my sword and shield.
Pull up how?
Huh?
Like you're holding it like in a defensive position, or you just didn't want to get wet?
No, like, I have my shield strapped to my arm and my sword kind of like...
Just
at
in
like
case
a
we get
low
attacked.
ready. Yeah. We're walking over an unknown river. He's not necessarily excited, especially after hearing, oh yeah, there's scary shit over there. Like, great.
Well,
My
the,
bird said was scary.
the river under you is rushing quite quickly. You can't really make out any details of what's below you. But on the other side is, well, as the name would describe, a wasteland. The other side, as you walk closer and closer to it, is barren. You see no signs of life. You see no color on the ground, minus a very bleak brown. This is a place where this is the first time since you guys began your adventure that you have finally seen the effects of the War of 1200 that happened 1,000 years ago on the world. This is one of the areas that got ravaged by the nuclear warfare that happened, and it shows. There's well, it's not a good place. Looks very shitty.
So are we talking like straight up desert? Are we talking like nuclear waste fallout? Still need to have a Geiger scale or what?
Like a nuclear, like a desert without the sand. It is just barren, brown dirt everywhere. That's all you see.
Wow. Is this really all that this place is?
Is
I guess
that,
I've never had to travel out this far.
is that
I don't like this place. I don't like a lot of places,
Should you be
apparently.
bringing your birdie with you?
I'm sorry, what?
Should you be bringing your birdie with you? I mean,
I can feed him.
You have to. Okay.
Yeah. I was just
I-
gonna cast good berries and like show him like just one berry and it's enough to feed you for the entire day.
Zuzu begins pecking at one of the berries and eating it.
I'm gonna give
I-
Zuzu a berry.
I thought 6 meant like he was worried your bird was gonna feed something else.
Oh, I mean, if Zuzu wants to leave, Zuzu's allowed to leave. Like, I'm not forcing him to come with me.
Zuzu is happily perched on your shoulder.
Yeah. See?
Yeah.
I'll keep him safe.
And then Zuzu died.
Zuzu!
As soon as you said that, an arrow flew through the sky and pierced Zuzu through the heart.
Hey, wait a minute. That's how the old guy died. They're nearby.
Anyhow, you guys are now on the other side of the river. It is about midday now. It took half the day to get out of the jungle and cross the river. What's the plan, Stance?
Can. I mean, I can send Zuzu off again, but it might be too dangerous through here.
At the mention of that, Zuzu kind of hunkers down underneath your hair.
Yeah, nope, you're good. Don't worry.
Kind of using your ears as little a sunroof.
That works.
So I guess considering that the Zuzu didn't come back with any information, of course, maybe we need to think about where Corin may have gone, or maybe where Walker may have wanted to go.
But did they tell us anything before they left?
Well, no, they didn't tell us anything, but we know that Walker goes with Corin pretty much everywhere.
Well,
so where would Corin maybe have gone?
he said he was an archaeologist, so are there any runes or archaeology-like things that would be interesting enough for him?
Well, I mean, he is a gunsmith slash... He uses guns, yes? So, I mean, if you take a look at the map, he may have had an interest at the Forge of the Gods, or maybe even the Ruins of Chal. But by my guessings, I would say maybe even Gregorthus. If he's low on ammo, he may be going for ammo.
Yeah, but we need to think what would be the reason he decided to leave. Well, they decided to leave. Corin decided to leave, Walker followed, and Shem was dragged along.
Yes, my poor back bacon was taken, so it was truly sad.
What do you think, Esmelda? Where do you think they would have gone?
Oh, shit, I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. Like, oh gosh, like it was brought up. He's an archaeologist, but hold on. Does anyone have a map?
Yeah.
How close are we to Gregorthus, you'd think? Dungeon Master.
Probably about a week walk. Maybe a week and a half, depending on how long it takes or how long you walk.
So, does your bird, function as a bloodhound type dog thing? Can we get her to, follow a trail?
When I cast the spell, she would be inclined to head that way, or they would be inclined to head that way. But due to the nature of this being so dangerous, I'm not sure they're going to be able to.
I mean, if they just keep at our speed, we at least know which way they went.
True.
Zeph, you notice as you kind of stand there, there's zero, minus the bird on your shoulder. There's no nature anywhere near you.
Yeah. Place creeps me out. I'm just gonna scratch at Zuzu and go, do you know which way from here they may have gone? Are you feeling like you're being pulled a certain direction?
Zuzu goes south. Zuzu know more about south. South. Okay, Zuzu just goes south.
Keep going south. All right, cool. Let's keep going south. Zuzu said south.
I guess we're going to the ruins then, right?
Sure. They said keep going. South.
Yes, south. Zuzu says south.
Okay.
Let's just go to the ruins.
Yeah, at least the birdie knows where we're going.
Yeah, but not forever. I'll have to recast the spell.
6, you didn't really add much to the conversation, as far as the bird is concerned. Leave the bird alone.
Excuse me. You need a hug.
I mean, aren't you just Mr. No-No-touch guy?
No, not without permission. Without permission is wrong. But that's why I asked. See, I asked, you want me to go back? You want a hug?
No.
Okay.
And no hugs were had on this day, as you all began trekking south.
That's funny.
And unlike the desert, where it would kind of just be constant sun beating down on you, it's not super hot here. It's very temperate. There's cloud coverage every once in a while. There's a nice breeze. Compared to your 2-mile trek through the desert, this is pretty good. And 2 days go by without anything happening. But
He's
isn't
got such short legs. How could he move this quickly? They didn't get much of a head start on us.
I mean, he might be riding on Walker's shoulders.
That's a little messed up. That's like,
I feel like they should have let us know. Like, this seems super, like, suspicious and weird, and, like, I'm not liking this.
I mean, I figured it was something to do with Gaia, and I really didn't want to get choked out in the middle of a jungle, so I didn't say
Like,
it.
I mean, I feel like Walker would at least have let us know that this has happened. Like, he's got more magic than anybody. Like,
Yeah, but he seems to kind of default to what Corn wants. And if,
true. I mean, like, I kind of feel like maybe they didn't want us to follow them, or they would have told us.
well,
Okay,
tough shit.
Maybe I'm a little out of the loop here because, of course, I contribute nothing. Thank you, Solomon.
Don't listen to Solomon. You contribute enough.
It's my consideration that maybe they actually work for the Ancient One. I mean, if they are the enemy in sheep's clothing, so to speak, then maybe we're working to a trap.
But why would they wait till now?
Because now they have found Gaia. Duh.
I
also,
guess the
who
one
is moving Tupperware in the background?
That's my wife.
It's okay. I swear, it's fine. Move to move. Do your
Anyways,
thing.
continue your conversation. I just wanted to know who is.
I'm sorry, we
Working
just
out.
moved into this place, so we're still trying to clean up crap. So, sorry, viewers. I love you.
Viewers,
Yes,
do you love
I
him
love
back?
Shh, shh. I already know the answer. Anyways, is there a reason you think they work for the Ancient One?
Viewers
I
are
mean-
uncomfortable, according to Crystal.
Good. Is there a reason you think they work for the Ancient One? I mean, besides their...
I mean, if you think about it, okay, wait, just think, okay. Corin, never been really comfortable with the party. I mean, he's okay, he helps a little, but he doesn't really open up, ever.
Yeah, but
And Walker is, I mean, he follows Corin everywhere, so, I mean, if Corin say, don't tell them, Corin is already winning that argument because Walker says something. And Backbacon, well, I still think that Backbacon didn't mean to go with. I can't see Backbacon leaving the party and not saying anything. But
Well-
as soon as we find Gaia, they leave.
That we do, Larry.
I mean-
that we do.
my...
But I mean, at the same time, for consideration's sake, Corin didn't believe gods existed at all. So maybe finding,
Well, maybe that's what he just wanted us to believe.
correct?
Though,
Maybe.
don't mean to poke a hole in your plan, or your idea, I mean, but if you think about it, why would Walker and Corrin walk into an exploding temple? If I was them and I was against us, I would point to one of us to walk in. We get blown to hell. They wouldn't have to worry about us. They can go find Guy and they can go get back.
Right,
True.
but see, that assumes that they have that information, that they know that it's going to blow up. But they're equally just as stupid as we were, except for you, because you didn't go in, apparently, because you knew better. Everybody else walked in and nearly died.
I
don't
mean,
see-
I do understand and I kind of agree with you there, Six. Though maybe not necessarily understanding why they would do that, but I also maybe something just became pressing And then they just had to go, and maybe they couldn't find us in the jungle.
I mean, Corn's stubborn, and it's just Walker's too smart for that. Corn, I mean, maybe that's their plan. Maybe Corn is actually following Walker's lead, but
Without knowing. Oh, maybe
no.
they do know.
Yeah, maybe if they're against us, I mean, it would seem kind of odd, considering Corn's not stupid, mind you, no offense to him, and neither is Shem, but
I mean,
Walker's.
I kind of feel like I would have picked up on them lying so much if that was the case. Ulterior motives. I mean, I'm not always correct in knowing that kind of thing, but I usually get a good hunch if something strange is happening. You know, and I didn't quite get that I'm really a evil bad guy from them. Well, I don't even know if the Ancient One's really evil. Maybe they just have a different idea than Gaia's idea.
Right. Well, I mean, maybe everybody should be dead. But anyway, I'm just saying it's a possibility we should at least consider not being so willing to let them back into the fold after not telling us what the hell is going on. Because, I mean, if you think about it, Corn is a very analytical person at best, and an asshole kind of like Solomon at worst. So, I'm just saying that maybe we'll be cautious when we find them. Because Corin is... I think at the very least he has a lot on his mind. Discovering that gods exist is a thing. But...
You know, this smart and analytical person you're talking about drank cactus juice and almost shot us. Maybe he's not, like, entirely
After
his
I told him
mastermind.
not to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I considered getting high, and so that way I could get away from you too. I'm just.
But see, you doing it kind of makes sense.
we kind of expect you to be a raging degenerate, but
I did not say that.
I did.
You just
First off,
you
raging degenerate. If I wanted to rage, you would know.
see. No,
Second of all,
Six.
degenerate
You don't
maybe.
fit inside of a box. Corn fits inside of a box.
I mean, he's like 2 feet tall. Of course he does.
Fuck, I didn't mean it that way, but yes, you are correct.
I thought that. Okay, never mind.
No.
I thought that was the joke.
I meant thinking outside of the box. Yes, it is a joke, but not quite
What would
one
you
I
think
meant.
in a box?
As you all are sitting here discussing, you hear a few yells and then the gallops of hoofs somewhere off in the distance.
Ooh, horses! Can you hear the horses? Are
I
there
mean,
horses? Shit.
I can hear
I don't
the
think those are
horses.
good for us.
They
Solomon's
probably
gonna-
have someone on them.
Solomon's gonna draw his sword and shield.
It sounds like they're getting quieter, so they appear to be riding away from you. As the galloping of hoofs slowly but surely disappears into the night.
Six is going to flatten himself on the ground and just lay there looking in the direction that they are coming from.
It sounded like the yells and the galloping came from the southwest.
Can you recognize what's being said or hollered?
It's now silent once more. You all heard shouts, the galloping of hoofs, and that's it.
You want to follow? Might be a lead.
There is also on the other side of the hill, so you don't know, like, you can't see what's over at a distance.
Maybe
Yeah.
they have food.
Solomon is gonna start walking up the hill to, like, try get a visual on these guys.
As you do, you begin hearing, or you begin smelling an atrocious smell. It smells horrible, whatever it is that you are smelling. And when you get when you reach the top of the hill, you realize why. It's a group of travelers with a little wagon, but they are all dead, and they were all killed by. It looks like they were struck by lightning, and their skin is sizzling and burnt, and that is the smell you are getting. Their wagon, it seems to be completely raided. Anything of value or worth gone. And the bodies are kind of just there were 3 bodies, a man, a woman, and their child, just kind of strewn about on the ground dead.
Can I check the bodies to see if there's any bullet holes?
There are no bullet holes. It just looks like they were struck by lightning. That's the only apparent cause of death.
I don't know if there's maybe a secret Easter egg.
Nope.
Are there any like footprints or anything nearby?
There are some hoofs riding off to the south.
Wait, can we see them riding?
No, whoever did this is long gone.
Okay, I was like, oh well, that's gonna make that easy. Just throw a javelin at their head.
Yes, all you see is a really messed up scene of a family that was apparently trying to travel somewhere and dying.
Solomon, they don't have loot. Let's go.
You know, there's some of us here who care about justice. We're following the footprints.
Okay, well, justice means we follow the footprints. Quit staring at the bodies. Come on, let's go. Sure.
You know what? I'm not even gonna stare with you.
You don't want to at least bury the bodies and give them a proper burial?
I mean,
Wouldn't it be faster to bring them justice and then come bury them? I mean, if you want to bury them, that takes time. But I mean, we could lose our quarry. Whatever.
You've already
Hold on, I
lost
think
your
I have a
quarry. Your
spell for
quarry
this.
is gone. But they are going the same direction you are.
Nope, never mind. I can just screw cast over them plants. They can return to nature that way.
That works.
All right, I'm gonna quickly craft some flowers growing on them. Let's go. It's good enough. Nature will take its course.
I'm very proud of you. That was well
Can
done.
Druidcraft make flowers out of nowhere?
I've got seeds,
Okay.
so I'll just sprinkle some seeds and make them grow.
They do grow. Not
What did
very
you
well.
say?
They're struggling.
They're growing out of the bodies. They'll
Okay.
find nutrition there.
Yeah, they will. They will. Morbid,
See? Circle of life.
but sure.
yeah,
It's the
sure.
circle of life.
And you all continue going south. And you come across a scene once more, except this time it's a group of ogres. 3 ogres, also just destroyed by lightning. And you come across the scene 2 days later. You don't hear anything this time. And there are no hoof prints to lead you in any directions. But you, from your fight against ogres, know that whatever is taking them down must be quite powerful to just dispatch these 3 ogres like it was nothing.
Why are we following this?
Well,
Because-
clearly because Corin is at the head of the lead.
Again, he can't strike people with lightning, and I haven't seen the other 2 ever do that.
I feel like Wooka could do it if he tried.
I mean, I'm sure he
maybe
could.
Rocky
I'm just
I
saying.
feel like if I can do it, he could do it.
Can you
But we've
do it?
seen them fight. They're not this strong.
True.
Whoever done the
Walker was the only one that lived through the ogre encounter, so shut up.
Excuse me?
Okay, fine, maybe, whatever. Anyway, my point is, lightning bad for my health. Maybe Zuzu knows where we go.
Yeah, I keep costing and they keep telling me south.
Actually, Zuzu's stopped telling you directions. Zuzu is completely
Oh.
lost.
Fucking goddamn it, Zuzu!
Because it's the bird
I'm
fault.
joking. I love you, Zuzu. I'm just
I'm-
frustrated. Guys, I'm at a loss. I don't know what to do. Zuzu doesn't know where to go.
I mean, they've been heading south. Well, south-southwest. There's no reason to believe that they're going to change that.
True. True,
Can,
true, true.
Can I check the area around us to make sure there's no, like, hidden trapdoors or anything? Or any, like, crazy,
I
weird
can-
entrance?
Detect magic.
One of you detect magic, one of you roll me a perception check.
Alright. And if that doesn't work, I have something else that I want to try afterwards, but that's after. 12 plus. I got a 12.
Yeah, you perceive nothing. It looks like a very normal wasteland.
All right, I'm gonna burn one of my divine sense and see if I. It says in an action you can detect good and evil until the end of your turn. You can sense anything affected by the house spell in no location or any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet.
Well, there's one. Six. Are you? Tieflings are fiends, right?
No, they're technically humanoid.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like as far as the monsters.
Well, yeah. There's nothing near you.
You can sense evil, on the other hand.
Do I sense any magic within 30 feet of me
Not outside of the
for the
roaring.
next 10 minutes?
Not outside of the party, no.
I say we just keep heading south. Do they
Sure.
take anything on these ogres?
Nope.
Are they
Ogres.
killing?
Ogres normally don't wear clothes, but they do have their loincloths around their waist and still have their clubs on the ground next to them.
But anything like representing like a coin purse or anything else like that's all gone.
You don't see anything that looks like it would have been a coin purse or something like that. But at the same time, when you last had your battle with ogres, they didn't have coin purses on them then either.
That's true.
Can we determine where the ogres came from? Like, where is, what direction and what?
You cannot know.
Excellent. So everybody just get dropped off in the wasteland. Awesome.
Esmeralda, do you have anything that can track these people?
I don't know. I don't think I do actually.
As you all sit here, a powerful breeze goes over, and as you look up, you see very dark storm clouds are beginning to approach.
Shit. There's the lightning. God damn it.
I think it should hit none of us. Let's try to find something we can get under. Is there anything around us that like, is taller than us?
There is like the shelf of a cliff that you might be able to hide under.
Yeah.
This is an omen.
Well,
Solomon's just gonna walk
know
his
if
way
you-
to that cliff. The edge of the cliff.
Hold on. I might be able to help. No, I can only just make it's overgrown. Never mind.
Okay, well, I'm going to sprint for the cliff.
Yeah, and you make it just fine.
Yep.
It takes another 15 minutes for the rain to start pouring. But by the time that happens, you guys are pretty safe and sound underneath the cliff. But let me tell you, when it rains, it pours. This is quite the storm that has hit the area. The winds are powerful and very cold. Though you manage to stay mostly dry, the rain, or sometimes the wind shifts and just randomly blows rain into your all's faces. And there are loud cracks of lightning that dance across the sky as you sit here.
Six is going to strip down to his skivvies and shower in the rain.
Six does that.
I'm just going to meditate and try to connect to this area.
There is nothing to connect to.
Yeah, but still, that's what she does. I mean, depending if we're here for 8 hours, I'll cast plant growth to help enrich this land, get rid of some of the radiation.
So Solomon is going to lean up against the driest portion of the cliff he can find and just grumble.
And through the night, you hear loud cracks of lightning. But eventually, you hear what sounds like it might have been gunshots, but it's impossible to tell. It could just be lightning at a distance. Until you hear another scream. That's not a voice you recognize. It's a female scream, and not a Shem scream either. Just
How
to be
far
clear.
away?
It sounds like it was somewhere off into the storm, close enough that you could hear it, but far enough where you cannot see in this darkness where it was at.
Okay, so I'm going to get dressed again, and I guess we'll address the party. Wilhelm, yes. Anyway,
As he's getting dressed, Solomon's grabbing a sword and shield and casting light on his shield.
Okay. Esmeralda, what are you doing?
Oh boy. That's a good question. What am I doing? I think I'm just gonna remain in the back, like try to stay out of the rain, but like just like be careful about the rain. I don't even know if I'm making
6,
sense.
as you finish getting dressed, Zeph, you're the only one who's able to make out what I'm about to say through the loud noises of the storm. But you hear the desperate cries for help coming off from the storm.
I'm gonna immediately change into a dire wolf and start running that way.
6, Solomon, Esmeralda, are you following suit?
Yep, running as fast as my heavy armored ass can take me, which is 30 feet.
Well, you're dashing, so it's 60 feet.
Oh yeah, sweet 60 feet run speed.
6, what are you doing?
well, my non-armored ass is going to follow suit.
Esmeralda, are you going to, or are you staying behind?
I'm going as well.
All right.
Woo! Full-ish party.
Whoopsie daisy. Let's pop on into this. Spot up. Oh, hey, look, the chat. I was very confused by that. You all sprint out into the storm and are immediately soaked to the bone by the just downpour of torrential water. And after a moment of running, you come across what looks to be a centaur. It has the top half is horse, or the bottom half is horse, but the top half is like minotaur looking thing. It has long horns, horrible sharp claws. And in one of its claws, it holds a little girl. She couldn't be more than 17 or 18. And on the ground next to her, she's grasping against this thing's wrist, trying to get free. Sits a gun. And let me go ahead and reveal the area.
Dun dun dun.
And let's get our turn order going. And well, there is no Walker, there is no Shem, there is no Corn.
I missed them already.
Everyone, roll me initiative.
I will.
By the way, this thing is called an Armanite.
Well, ooh, that sucks.
And he rolled
Oh, dude.
21.
What an asshole.
What did I do? Oh, there. Wait, what did I do? Oh, golly. What have I broken? Turn order, what did I do? Heck off, turn order. Come back. There we go. It's normal. Alright, what did everyone roll for initiative?
7.
I put mine in already. I got to 22.
Okay, 6, what'd you roll?
Six.
Hey, yo, 6.
22.
22 as well?
Yep.
Esmelda?
A 1. I got +3 my initiative though.
So you rolled a 4. Solomon, what'd you roll?
Damn.
Yep.
I got a 7.
Alright. Zeph, because you answered first, you're leading us off here. This horrifying scene of this girl who's being choked to death is in front of you.
Cool. I
What?
gonna move right there. That's definitely not my health. And I'm gonna bite it.
Yeah?
Um,
Roll to hit.
yeah. Ooh, alright, that is, let's see, attack. 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
Thank you, new dice. And it needs to make a strength saving throw, please.
Okay. Roll a 19. I think it's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just barely.
It takes 12 piercing damage as I bite into it.
You do this, and it notices you. Obviously, the dire wolf biting into it. And lets go of the girl. She kind of grabs her gun and begins. Oh wait, let me get a token for her. I don't have tokens. Hold on.
Look at that, guys. We found corn again.
It's baby corn.
Baby corn?
It's corn's daughter.
I thought you
It's a
said.
gun.
I thought you said baby corn, like the vegetable. I was like, what are you talking about?
Nah, baby shark dude.
Oh God.
So
you
she
guys have a lot of pent up hate.
she kind of begins running away. And 6, unless Zeph has anything else, it's your turn.
Nope, that is it.
All right, 6, you're up.
All right. 6 is going to Ray of Frost this thing.
Is that a hit for you or a roll for me?
That's a roll for me.
All right, roll your roll.
That is a 19 to hit.
That'll do it.
Alrighty then. And that'll turn for 10 damage, as well as 10 feet reduced movement speed.
All right, sounds good. Is that all your turn?
That will be my turn. I'm going to make a movement 30 feet up. Just directly towards it.
Okay, I believe you can do that on your own, so I'm gonna move on. Oh, do you have access to Roll20 actually? There you go. All right.
No, I don't, but yeah.
The first thing this thing is gonna do is it's gonna kind of go up onto 2 legs, as horses do sometimes, and in its right arm, lightning is gonna begin to crackle. And it's going to form like a javelin of some sort, and he's going to, as he lands back on all 4, he's going to throw it. I need Solomon, Esmelda, and 6 to make me dexterity saving throws, please. Not Zeph.
He is a dick.
Wait, do I need to or do I not need to?
You do,
okay.
yes.
So, ooh.
Everyone but Zeph.
Natural 20.
Okay.
That's going to be a 17.
Thanks for the dice, bud.
Esmelda, how you doing?
Oof.
You say a 14?
Yep.
All right. 2 of you passed. Esmelda, you failed.
Whack.
1 moment, please.
Arguably out of the group, I was the only one.
Thorny, this javelin's going to fly by, and only little bits of electricity are going to kind of tickle 6 and Solomon. You guys are going to take half damage from that. But Esmelda, you're gonna take this chest or this shot of lightning directly into the chest, and it's gonna hurt. I don't think it kills you, to my knowledge, but it does not feel good. You take 24 damage, while the other 2 take 12.
Sir, I got 38 of health. Oh
Well,
no.
Like I said, it doesn't kill you, but it damn does hurt. And then it's going to turn its attention to the wolf that just bit it, as it is going to try and slam down its hoof on you, ma'am.
Go right ahead.
Let's see. Let's click this button a few times. Rolled a 15 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
Right.
Damn. Direwolf ain't even beefier.
Yeah, it's higher than my normal AC.
He'll do 9 damage for his first hit. Okay, cool. And then he's going to attempt to hit you with a rack across your chest with his claw. He's going to roll 22 for that one.
Yeah.
That'll be slightly less damage. He'll do 11 with that one. Actually, that was more damage.
I was about to say that was more.
Then he's got a very sharp knife-like tail, and he's going to try and stab it into you.
Man.
This
Yeah,
thing
they-
can cast magic and do all this shit together?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Be lucky the other 3 are gone. I was planning on having multiple of these things fight you. 23 to hit.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I think we need to have a talk about challenge ratings.
See, he would be separating his different attacks off, but there's currently only 1 person on him, so
Yep, but
12 damage
still,
to that one.
it's fucking spells and 3 attacks.
That's a
That's
lot.
insane.
Solomon,
Goodbye.
man, none of you rolled in the teens at all. It went 20s to under 10.
Yeah.
Solomon, you're up. Are you still a
Alright.
direwolf, man? You shouldn't be, right? Or I don't know.
No, I am.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
still am.
only did 22 damage.
I'm going to move up here because that's about all. So I do have a question for you. Does it count as a humanoid since like centaurs?
It is not a humanoid. No.
Okay, I was just wondering because the way you're describing it, I'm like, I can't tell if this is like a homebrew thing or
No,
an
it's
actual...
not. Hold on. If you have the stream pulled up, one moment. This is lighting. Hold on, let me change the lighting here. Oh gosh, it's so bright. That there's what it looks like.
Ah, not a human.
Not a human at all. Centaur
Okay.
bottom half, Minotaur top half.
Yeah, when you said that, I thought I was like, oh, that's a kind of a cool homebrew thing. Even though you can't call it like even if you try to mix the names, it's either centaur or minotaur. So it's gonna be
No,
the same shit either.
its name is the Armonite. We haven't busted out. We haven't busted out
It's
the
a
homebrew
scimitar.
content yet.
Silly name. Anyways, that's about as far as I can get up this round, which is unfortunate.
Yep.
But I can cast spiritual weapon.
All right. You cast
so I'm
spiritual
going to
weapon.
do that.
One moment,
And I'm gonna
please.
cast it right next to him and hit him in his ugly face.
Roll to hit.
Ooh, 18 plus 6. What
That'll
up?
hit. That'll hit real good.
Yes. 7 plus, so 10 radiant damage. I believe it's radiant. Sorry, give me a second to recheck. I'm not lying to you.
Ah. Doesn't matter. Whatever damage you're doing is good. Esmelda,
Force damage.
do the darn thing. This thing also is looking pretty bloodied and beat up right now, just so you know.
Okay. Is it wearing any type of metal armor?
That makes it better.
Nope, it's not wearing any armor at all.
Is it naked? Oh no.
He is in fact naked.
There are
That's no
children
fun.
watching this stream.
Are there?
Yeah, Joe.
Oh yeah, you're right. No, is Joe actually watching? I don't see Joe's name in my users box.
I don't have Twitch pulled up now.
She has no one supports. It's okay. Oh, Larry's a child
Okay.
apparently, even though Larry and I are the same age.
I need an adult.
Wait, how far away is it from me?
I don't know.
60?
Pull out your ruler and find out.
Oh, it's precisely 60
That hard.
feet
It's
away from
okay.
me. Hell
I'm
yeah.
this many years old.
I could use the whisper spell on it because I'm not gonna try to pronounce the first
Dissonant
word anymore.
whispers.
Is that a attack roll for you or a roll for me?
No, it
That
needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, he's rolling with disadvantage because you're trying
Hell
to
yeah.
whisper at him 60 feet away in the middle of a storm. A storm that I made very clear was very loud. So. Oh nope, wrong way. Let's see how he does.
Still beat those cheeks for that sword.
14.
Isn't it the first one? Shouldn't you take the lower of the two?
No, he rolled with advantage.
Oh, I
Oh,
think
you
you said disadvantage.
He's rolling with advantage because she's trying to whisper at him from 60 feet away in the middle of a loud storm.
Yeah, that's why I was confused
Yeah.
because you originally said disadvantage. Like that makes no sense, but I'm gonna let you DM your thing.
Did I say? I might have said disadvantage. He
You
made it with
did.
advantage.
It's okay.
Well, I misspoke.
It doesn't save though. I don't think.
I don't
What's your
know.
DC?
Hold
Joe?
on, repeat that, please.
Go to
Repeat
your
that.
spells.
Yeah,
8
yeah, I'm
plus
on it.
charisma plus proficiency.
Where it should say where you're.
Ma'am, you're still level 4.
No, I'm level 5.
Not
No,
according to D&D
she-
Beyond.
No.
Oh,
Yeah,
now it
level
says level
5.
5. Now it says level 5. It said level 4 earlier.
Yeah.
Spell
Do
DC
you
is
see where-
15.
Yeah, there you go. So it failed.
Yeah.
Okay. So, if you cast it at level 1, it's 3d6, and it has to use its reaction to run away from you.
I cast it at level 2 though.
Level 2, so that's 4d6.
All right.
Roll 46, madam.
Wait, hold up. I gotta roll it.
Yes, you gotta roll it. Why is my...
And since it has to use its reaction to run away, does that mean my spiritual weapon also gets a attack of opportunity, or is that not how spiritual weapon?
I don't think that's how it
how spirit.
works.
I know Zeph will get an attack of opportunity. I don't think that's how spiritual weapon works.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about it. I'll have to look into that because I didn't think
Oh
that's how.
shit! Hold
What's
on,
up?
because I'm stupid.
We know, but why this time?
Oof.
Just roll 4d6.
Yeah, but my laptop wasn't charged. I wasn't paying attention to my laptop battery. It just died on me.
Oh,
Yeah, that's why I'm saying I'm stupid. So that's in. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna put this in my math calculator. My math calculator.
Can you not add 4d6 up?
Just tell me the numbers and I'll tell you what it is.
Joey, can you...
No, I got it.
Can you not add 46?
It's 16!
16 damage, okay.
Sorry.
Zeph, make your roll to hit your opportunity attack.
18.
That'll hit.
Alright. And Ooh, 13 damage, I believe. Check.
Alright. But it's now run away over this way. It's gonna go... It's now over here.
That was a hell of a movement.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
fucking
I was
far. Jesus.
going to
Actually, I
point
didn't
out
even... I
that-
didn't math that out. Hold on.
Oh, I was gonna say.
That is hella far.
Sorry.
Because it was right in front of me.
I just wasn't mathing. I was just kind of guesstimating. I guesstimated 2 squares off. I apologize.
I mean,
I was gonna say, damn.
Zeph, it's now your turn. Hey, for a guesstimation, that was pretty good on my point, okay?
Give me a second. Damn it.
yeah.
Can't get to it. Fuck.
But
So
when
because I
Six
can't get to
interrupts
it, I'm gonna come out of my wolf form as a bonus action,
Yep.
and as my action,
Kill him.
Stay away
Do
from
it.
it. Stay away.
Do it now.
give me a second, guys.
Don't
'Cause
worry, I got this. I can get him.
no, mine.
Let me get him. Let me do it. Let me do it. Let me do it. Let me do it.
Do
I
it.
mean, spiritual weapon is literally, I think, like the furthest range thing I have. So if one of you wants to kill him, awesome.
I can do it. I can do it.
Hold on.
Zeph, do your thing.
There we go.
Do your
There we go. I
thing.
was trying to find a spell. I'm gonna cast Moonbeam on it.
Okay, is that a saving throw for me?
Constitution saving throw.
Okay. He's constitute as fuck and he has advantage.
Whatever.
22.
I saves, but he still takes half damage.
Yeah, he has magic resistance.
Crap, D10s. Where are you? Alright, got this. Oh, that was good. So half damage. He takes 9 radiant damage.
Okay. 6.
Okay, so 6 is going to go where Zeph is
Okay.
and fireball.
Fireball in the
Ooh.
rain, huh?
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, it's an explosion, so
He does
If
have
anything, that'll
he
be
does
damage.
have magic resistance still, so I'm rolling with advantage.
Yep.
Rolled a 22.
Okay, so
Yeah,
it's
we
going
take
to
it.
be half damage.
Yep. 68. Might still be able to kill him here. It'll be close.
He's going to take half of 31, so 15.
Exactly enough.
oh,
He
heck
did.
yeah.
Ooh, good night, guys. Woo!
And as you all begin celebrating the death of this beast, Zeph, you hear the click of a gun, and the rest of you kind of notice the little girl, and she has the gun. She's pointing it at Six, and she's shaking. Her hands are shaking. You can tell she's terrified. She has wide eyes. As lightning cracks across the sky, we're shifting stories. Corin, Walker, you all have just crossed the river. It is barely. It's still early morning. The rest of the party has not woken up at this point. By the way, YouTube/Twitch, Walker's back. Walker, say hello.
Good evening.
I said say hello, not good evening. God damn it, Walker.
That
I
voice
don't follow
got
direction
better.
wells.
How was your mother's birthday? How old she turned? Like 32, 33? Somewhere in that range?
75.
32 or 33. She doesn't look a day over 30. That's what you tell her, Walker.
Huh.
I feel like that's not what you told her.
No.
I mean, you pay your own bills now. You can't get in too much trouble.
She can still beat the fuck at you.
Apparently, you don't know how parents work.
My mom terrifies me still. I'm almost 23 years old, so she will forever terrify me. Anyways, Corin, you and Walker have just crossed the river into the wasteland.
Yes, we have.
Walker, have you noticed the Shem-sized bottle at your waist, or have you kind of forgotten about it?
Actually,
roll me an insight check. Let's let
Dice tell us that.
Yes.
Give me 1 second. For some reason, Roll20 just crashed my browser.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
This is not a time to celebrate.
I'm sorry, I had to.
Let's see. What was it? Insight?
Yeah.
Yep.
Sure, D20. $17.
You do know that there's a Shem-sized bottle on your waist. You can choose to share this information or not.
Corm, where exactly are we going?
Well, you ever heard of a really old city named Chol?
Corin. Chal.
Chol, whatever.
It's an A, not a U, damn it.
Chol, yes. I believe I did hear about it when I was getting caught up on the war with the Titans from before. Isn't that the city that was destroyed by a kraken?
Those are the stories. Yeah, I figured we'd make a pit stop there, get away from the group. I mean, past few days have been full, to say the least. And I don't know about you, but I could use some time away from everyone to clear my head.
Oh, away from people. So, I shouldn't be bringing Shem with us.
You brought Shem?
I hold out the bottle and say, clink, 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 and I knock on the side.
Shem, this rudely awakens you as you were very much asleep. It's like 6 a.m. right now.
I pop out of the bottle.
And you are not in a jungle. You are on the other side of a rushing river in a wasteland. And there's only 2 people next to you. One of them being a robot.
I am in fluffy bunny slippers, a floral bathrobe, and hair curlers. And I take a second to look around. And then my eyes zero in on Corin. And I just go, God damn it, Corin!
Do not try to pin this on me. You shouldn't even be here.
Wait, Shem. You look like are you a druid too? You can change shapes into animals? Looking at her fuzzy slippers.
I mean, no, but you can try them on Here's some slippers. I need to talk to Corin.
I get very quickly get distracted trying to figure out this fine material that makes these fuzzy bunny
Yeah,
slippers.
Walker's fully involved. Walker does not even notice that Shiv and Corin take a step away and can no longer hear them.
I lean down into Corin's face.
Corin, how tall are you again?
I'm like 3'3" or 3'4".
Gotcha. As Solomon says, it's like giving your child a toy for an adult conversation. Anyways,
What in the actual fuck is going on?
Corin's gonna like grab the bridge of his nose and just kind of squeeze it like he's getting a headache. What the fuck are you even doing here? Why aren't you with the rest of the group?
I asked Walker to hold on to my bottle because it can still be shattered so that I had a little extra protection while I was sleeping.
Fuck. Well, as you can see, we ain't with the rest of the group right now. So, you either go with
Clearly.
us. Yeah.
Walker's wearing the fuzzy slippers in the background on his hands.
You can either go back or you can go with us.
Are you planning to rejoin with the rest of the group later?
Corin takes a deep breath, like, like very much unsure. Right now, I can't say, but I cannot be with the rest of them right now.
I'll make a deal with you. I will go along with you in the promise that we will meet up with the rest of the group later.
Look, I'm not going to make any promises, you know. If the opportunity presents itself, then sure. I'll see to it that you get back to the rest of them. I'll see to it that Walker gets back to him if that's what he wants. But right now,
Walker,
I'll
at
go
the
ahead.
mention of your name, you kind of listen back in the conversation, with the slippers now hanging off your ears.
Right now, I am headed south. There's a spot I want
Corn,
to check out. Yeah.
I'm not going to leave you alone. It's dangerous out here. And I'm not going to leave you.
Well, I do appreciate that, Walker, but given how the past month or so has been, the changes to the world, as it were, maybe in the future it might be best for you to stay with the rest of the group.
I don't understand.
And you all realize he was saying that to the slippers, not to Walker, Corin.
Alright, look.
You all have
I'm
continued
heading-
walking by this point, by the way. You're still having
Alright.
your conversations.
We'll
Corin's
agree
going-
that... Sorry.
Go ahead.
So, we're agreeing to all stick together and try to work it out for the sake of the kids type of deal.
Look, if nothing else, you might provide some company and conversation for Walker.
That is true. Corn does not like to talk much.
Well, we're all in this together.
We're all in this together. Sorry.
You should be.
No one wanted to sing and clap along with me? I feel so sad. I'm gonna cry.
So, we continue walking.
And yeah, you guys walk for a good 2 days without anything of incredible importance happening, unless you want to have any more conversations.
No, I mean, Corin's gonna want to push the pace.
Shem is curious as to why he left.
Is Shem gonna ask any questions, or is she
Yeah.
just gonna voice her curiosity?
Shem is gonna ask Corin, like, what possessed you to leave the group?
Well, for lack of a long story short, I need time away from all the different voices and random babblings that go on to clear my head. You know, everything I thought I knew about the world has changed.
I mean, it's changed for all of us.
And you all seem content with that.
I mean, it's not been without, like, processing. Like, you're not the only one going through it.
Well, then, obviously, we handle things differently.
Is this a midlife crisis? Because I've seen a lot of these.
Corin's going to, like, ignore any further prodding on that subject.
Anything else happening? No? Okay. You all continue your journey south, and for a while it's pretty quiet. No one really does any talking. Nothing of importance happens until 2 days in. You all come across a caravan of a mother, a father, a little boy, and a little girl. And they kind of seem to take notice of you, and the father seems very apprehensive as you all kind of approach. He has a small blade on his side that he kind of reaches for as you all get closer to each other.
What race are they?
They are human.
Alright. So Corin's gonna kind of push Shem a little bit. Why don't you handle these people?
What do you mean by handle?
Do the face
Talk.
thing.
Yeah, just talk to them. Maybe they have some supplies or something that they'd be willing to trade or barter or something.
Okay. I approach the people and with the cheesiest fake smile that I can go, hello.
And the dad very much kind of puts himself between his kids and you all and grabs his sword and says, "Don't you come any closer, you hear?"
Okay.
What are you all? What do you want?
Nothing. We're just passing through.
No one ever just passes through. What do you want?
It's a good question to ask Corin.
Alright. Corin's gonna walk up. Put that fucking blade away. Look. We're passing through. On our way down to some ruins. You seem to be on your way somewhere as well. Unless you're stopping here. Maybe we could do some trading before we go on our respective ways.
What do you have to offer me?
Let me check my inventory.
Inventory pause.
Alright, so Corin is gonna pull out a deck of playing cards.
Okay.
You know, hold it up, be like, what you got? I don't know, some water. You might be willing to trade for a pack of cards.
And the little girl gets super excited. She just runs past her father up to you. She says, "Oh, cards! I want to see." And she's probably 15 or 16. But
Alright, Corin's gonna like go ahead and pull them out of the box and do like that little shuffle, like letting them fall from one hand to another.
the little boy also runs over and they are both just. The little boy is probably, you'd probably guess 10ish. But they are super into what you're doing right now.
Alright, so I'm gonna look back at the father. So what do you say?
And he begins kind of looking through his pouch. And he pulls out a water skin. He says, "This is all I can spare."
Well, that'll work. So I'm gonna go ahead and hand the daughter the deck of cards.
And she takes it gleefully and is very excited to start playing with it.
Right. So I'm gonna like.
And eventually, you guys, as you kind of watch, the little boy kind of takes the cards away and begins playing with them on his own. But the little girl is staring at you, Corn. And she looks at you and she says, "Is that? Do you know how to shoot that thing?" And she's pointing at the gun on your hip.
How close to me is she?
She's probably 5-10 feet back.
All right, so I'm gonna kind of like turn to where my gun is like out of her view. Be like, that's not something you might be interested in.
And she kind of runs back to her cart. And when she comes back, she has a pistol of her own, and she says, "No one's ever really taught me how to use it. I'm not very good with it."
Your daddy don't know?
No, he doesn't.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, I ain't got the time to spend teaching some, kid.
Please, we have dinner. We'll let you eat with us tonight.
Let me
What
talk
time
to
is it
my
now?
The sun is slowly beginning to set.
let me talk to my friends. And I go back to Walker and Shem.
Walker, Shem.
I do not see the harm in staying this evening. These children may need protection through the night, and we have to stop anyway. Well,
Yeah, their
you
dad
do.
doesn't seem to be capable of, much of anything.
Well, he may be able to butter bread.
And that might be all he's worth then.
Walker, you can't. Just don't say that to him. He might take offense.
Oh, I just thought that tiny knife was for bread.
Might as well be. Damn thing ain't even sharp.
Probably. Well, I mean, what's the harm of having dinner with them? I'm okay with that.
Alright. Alright. We'll stay the night. I'll give the girl a quick lesson. Teach her the very basics of shooting. We'll have dinner, get a night's sleep. I want to be gone as soon as the sun comes up.
That's fine by me.
Alright, then, yeah, I'll go over.
Corin,
And
before you go, perhaps it is good to teach the little girl how to shoot that gun. After we leave, they may be in trouble.
yeah, it might be good for them to have some defense. All right. So Corn's gonna walk over and pull the little girl off to the side. Like, he's gonna find like some rocks or something and just chuck them out at like random distances.
I cast the minor illusion to set up some targets.
Oh, nice. Appreciate that, Walker.
Shem pulls out her boomerang and starts playing with the boy.
Yeah, you do, and you have a good time with the boy.
And I guess Corn will start like teaching her like how to find her sights, how to properly aim, properly clean, like a couple of tricks on how to reload a little bit faster.
And as you kind of go about this, you hate to admit it, but this little girl's rubbing off on you. She seems very ambitious to learn, and as you teach her more and more, she seems to be picking up quite quickly.
So what's your name, kid?
Um, I'm 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 sorry. I just no one ever thinks to Esmeralda.
You know, we got a friend with a mighty similar name.
Oh, is she very pretty?
Well, I mean, she's a human.
What does this little girl look like?
So like I said, she's probably, 15, 16, very much teenager range, very much still very naive. Long blonde hair, looks like she's never gotten a haircut. She's wearing very dirty clothes or brown pants, and it was maybe once a white tunic, but it's pretty grimy now. The entire family looks about the same. None of them look super clean or put together.
Alright.
Okay.
I'm gonna go talk to the dad and be like, "Why are you out here?
Well,
You can barely defend your family, and you're in the middle of a very desolate place."
well, you see, son, times are quite hard out here. We're just coming back from the ruins, looking for some treasures or something to keep the family happy and taken care for.
The ruins of Chal.
That'll be the one, yeah.
How was it there?
Not a whole lot to find that I could, at least. Maybe you'll have better luck.
How far did you come to explore the ruins?
We didn't go very deep in. We've heard some. It's pretty dangerous down there. So, we kept to our own, and we just kind of peeked in and saw what was going on.
What did you see?
Well, you see, lots of destruction. Not a whole lot left standing. Between the Kraken attack that happened, oh gosh, probably 2,000-3,000 years ago, and the nuclear warfare that happened, well, not a whole lot left.
Corn will be disappointed.
I mean, as I said, we've heard it's quite dangerous down there, so we didn't journey too far, but there might be more that we didn't find.
Interesting. Well, perhaps it is good we cross paths then.
Maybe. Maybe.
Is there anything you need assistance with before we head out tomorrow?
I don't know. Let's come with me. Let's take a look around.
I follow him.
Yeah, and you guys You guys end up kind of searching through the area. You find a couple of leaks and stuff like in their carriage that you help him fix up. But outside of that, like nothing crazy.
All right, I'm good with that.
Yeah. Shem, what are you doing?
Probably ventured off and just kind of sitting playing cards with the boy and whoever else wants to.
The mom joins you. And kind of tells you all about the adventures and how they haven't seen another single living soul the entire time that they've been out and about. It's been very quiet. You guys are the first beings they've found. They're on their way back to Gregoritus. They're probably about a week out, and they're really excited to make it home. Though the father claimed not to find much treasure, they did find a couple pieces of real old gold that they can sell to collectors in Gregoritus for quite a bit amount of money. I mean, it should definitely help them. They want to put their daughter through school.
So is like this just a lifestyle, or is this something you guys do like occasionally, or?
This is actually the first time we've done it. We don't generally want to put our kids in danger, you know.
So we're the first people you guys have seen in weeks?
Yeah, you're the first living beings. We haven't even seen monsters or anything like that. But I guess most people are pretty scared of the area with, all the radiation and such. But didn't seem to affect us that much.
Can I do a medicine check on them after hearing that and look for any signs of sickness?
They're not the healthiest people in the world, but they don't seem to be like super sick either.
Okay.
That's answer that question. They're not dying.
Okay.
It's time you should rest. I'll stay up and watch out for any danger.
Are you sure? We can split the break up. Everyone needs to take a little bit of time off, right?
Provided there's no strange old men or random devices, I should be okay.
Strange. What?
Never mind. You should go
Walker's
rest now.
been through an ordeal.
Well, we all have. And yeah, you guys end up going to bed. And nothing happens at night. And when you wake up in the morning, the little girl is kind of wakes you up pretty early, Corin, to keep showing her more and more with her gun.
Alright.
And like I said, as you work with her more and more, you find yourself more and more not like attracted like in a weird way because she's a 16-year-old girl, but
more like this.
like an uncle looking over his niece or like something like that, like very protective of this little girl.
You remind me a bit of my daughter.
Where's your daughter at?
She's just not with me anymore.
And the little girl looks very sad. She says that she immediately understands what you mean. She is no stranger to death. And she stops shooting her gun and turns towards you and just wraps you in a big hug.
Yeah, Corin lets her.
Does Corn hug her back?
No, his arms are still like just kind of hanging down by his sides.
She's probably bigger than you, so she's lifted you off the ground.
I mean, she could kneel down.
Yep. And with that, just take care. I hope to see you all again.
Yeah, you keep practicing your shooting. Keep your old man safe.
I'll definitely try my best. And with that, they continue trucking along. And you all continue going south until eventually you do end up reaching. You 2 weeks later, you come over a hill, and below you you see the destroyed ruins of what was once a mighty city. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is where we end today's episode.